Have you ever seen a stage in a school that has a curtain, and someone's behind the curtain, and the audience is out there, and they peek through to see who's there, and they just can't wait to have a chance to step out and to share what they're going to share. That's how I felt that moment of that night. I was behind the curtain, couldn't be seen, but the curtain of those who could be seen was just on the other side. And I peeked through it, just a common old shepherd. They were going to be shocked, surprised. I was surprised. Announcement being made to these guys, but why should I be surprised? Announcement made to a peasant teenager? To a priest? Sure, that was all right in the temple, but that was about a child to be born to their family named John. Well, that's a whole other story. And to peek through and step through, and good news of great joy, God had taken on flesh in the form of a baby right over there in Bethlehem. I was going to have a chance to announce that. But see, for I was standing, I could think back all those years. We were created, we were made. The singers and the warriors and the messengers. But then a good group of us got poisoned with I, me, my. And part of us that got poisoned with I, me, my. Poisoned the first ones that God had created in his image. Oh, darkness, poison, separation between God's created and the Father who loved them so much. But he began to work immediately. Oh, if I just go through the stories after story after story after story, until finally we've reached this moment. He's come, he's been promising, and now we make the announcement. I could not even have imagined. Couldn't even have imagined what was to come. Looking back on that moment, I know what was to come now. A life that he lived, hidden away for some time, and stepping out into public, and finally going to where he was heading to all the time. I didn't imagine, but God knew. Father knew what the Son would do, and that was to go to a cross. At that moment on the cross, my brother Michael, the warrior angel, wanted to bring a legion of angels and tear him up. But God held him back. And then all the poison of I, me, my, all the poison of darkness and death was come upon him, and he cried out, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? God the Father turned his back on God the Son. Why? Because of the sin of those like yourself who had created sons of daughters, sons of Adam and daughters of Eve. I'm so excited, I can't already talk. Friends, yeah, he did that for you. I know this season, you got the trees and everything up. You know what? Many of you would say that Jesus is the reason for this season. I don't think so. I think you're the reason for the season. You see, if it hadn't been for you and his love for you and wanting to pay the price so you could become right with him, he wouldn't have ever come. You're the real reason that he came. You're the reason for the season. And his love for you. Oh, and I had a chance to step through and make a declaration sharing the good news. But you know who the good news messengers are now? You who've accepted him. You who've made him the leader of your life and to forgive your sin. You who has his very spirit dwelling in you. He's made you his messenger. Go into all the world. Make disciples. Share the good news. As I got to share that good news, as I stepped through the curtain, shocked him a bit. I bring you good news of great joy that shall be for all the world. There's been born for you today in the city, in the city of David, a Savior who is Christ the Lord. That's the good news. The good news that allowed him to come, the reason for his coming. And that's the good news that you're commissioned to share. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful privilege that is. Take it from one who was and still is, a messenger angel. You're a commissioned messenger child of God. Wow. Go share it. Go share it.